Hi, math friends. So today you are going to need your math notebook. Hopefully you have printed out some keywords for multiplication and division. So I want you to go ahead and pause the video if you need to, cut them and glue them into your next two blank pages of your math notebook. Okay, so when you are ready, you can go ahead and push play. Today, we are going to spend some time figuring out and solving multiplication and division word problems. So I went ahead and wanted to help you by giving you a lot of important keywords for multiplication and division. These keywords are those words that we want to box when we are reading our word problems. So let's just kind of review before we watch our video and start our lesson today. What does multiplication mean? When we multiply something, what do you think? Well, when we multiply, we are combining or putting groups together, right? So above multiplication, let's go ahead and write combining groups. And when we combine groups, what are we doing to the number? Are we making it smaller or are we making it bigger? When we multiply, what do? We start with two small numbers and we are combining them, so we're making it bigger. So combining groups makes a bigger number. All right, so here are a lot of keywords that are going to help us know to multiply in a word problem. Twice, times, groups of, per, double, each, equal groups, multiply, and all together. So this is for you. This is going to be your best friend. Go back and use it to help you understand which keywords are going to mean multiply, which means combining groups that makes it bigger, okay? So now let's switch gears. Division. We know division is the opposite of multiplication. So we're not putting groups together. What are we doing? We're starting with a big number and we're taking and creating groups. We're dividing or splitting it up. We're cutting it up, right? So we are creating groups. We're starting with the big number and then we're making each number or each group what? Smaller, right? So creating groups makes a what? Smaller number. Okay, and then here are our keywords. Divide, oh look, each. That's on both, so we'll really have to pay attention if we see each. Between, cut up, share, half, how many in each, and divide by. So once you have that all ready, I would like you to sit back and relax and watch our video, and then we will go from there, okay? So give me 1 minute to share our video. I want to make sure you can hear it. And here we go.
How can you solve word problems using multiplication and division? Think about this question during the lesson. Gina has 45 hats. She is packing them by putting 9 hats in each of several boxes. How many boxes will she fill?
Let's find out.
How can you restate this problem using your own words?
All right, so I want you to think about, let's go back for a minute. I want to show you the word problem again. So we have 45, she starts with 45. She is packing them by putting 9 hats in each of several boxes. So each is that keyword, but remember how we said each could be multiplication or division? what do you think we're going to do here? If she starts with 45 hats and she is putting them, she's packing them, each box has 9 hats. Do you think you'd multiply or do you think you'd divide? Have that in your head, okay? So they also asked us, how can we restate that question that they just asked? So let's see. See what they think.
How can you restate this problem using your own words? You can restate the problem this way. Gina needs to put 45 hats in boxes. If she puts 9 hats in each box, then how many boxes does she need?
Okay.
Drawing pictures and writing equations can help you when you are solving multiplication and division problems. You can use a bar diagram to show how the numbers are related. Which part of this bar diagram shows how many hats are in each box? Select your answer.
So remember, the bar diagram is one strategy. You might love that strategy or you might hate it. I don't care. Either way, whatever strategy works for you is fine with me as long as you know how to multiply and divide, okay? So the question was, which part of the bar diagram shows how many hats are in each box? Well, we know the top one shows how many they started with, right? The top one's going to be that big number. So again, when we're starting with a big number, are we multiplying or are we dividing? What do you think? I hope you're telling me dividing. So which shows how many hats are in each box? Well, it's not the top because that's how many we started with. It's the what? It's the bottom.
The top part of this bar diagram shows the total number of hats, 45, and the number of hats that Gina puts in each box, 9. Here is one way you can find the number of boxes Gina needs. Think 45 divided by what number is equal to 9? 45 divided by 5 is equal to 9. There are 5 groups of 9 in 45. Gina can divide 45 hats into 5 boxes of 9 hats each. Here is another way you can find the number of boxes Gina needs. Use a related fact.
What's the opposite of division?
9 times what number is equal to 45? 9 times 5 is equal to 45. So 45 divided by 9 is equal to 5. Gina can divide 45 hats into 5 boxes of 9 hats each.
Okay, so we'll try some together in a few minutes. Let's see what else they have to tell us.
There are several strategies for solving math problems. Using a bar diagram and writing equations are just 2 of a number of strategies. You could also draw a picture or use repeated subtraction to solve these kinds of problems.
Okay,
now you know how to solve word problems using multiplication and division.
So again, whatever strategy works for you guys, okay? Sorry. All right, here we go. So I am going to end the video now. When you are ready to come back, you need to make sure you have your topic 1 math book, okay? Take a minute and study over these. When you are ready to think hard and plug in those keywords to solve multiplication and division problems with me, join me for our second video.